You have no clue how good it's gonna get. You've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and it just doesn't seem like the right things are happening for you at the time that you need them most. The right connections, the promotions, the jobs, meeting the right people, the right partners, but it all had to happen this way. There's a big change happening behind the scenes. Like your entire mind has been reprogrammed. You've been under like an upgrade stage in which everything had to crumble, everything had to be dismantled, all the false illusions of what you thought people would be, would become, what you thought connections would feel like, all the things that were not working out for you, all of that was almost shaken to its core, destroyed, because it forced you to rebuild yourself. You've been a work in progress. The divine has been working by your side, even when you prayed for support, for guidance, and you didn't feel like you received it. Trust. There's a reason why some of the prayers that you asked for were delayed. There's a reason why certain situations turned out to be the way that they did, because that discomfort was meant to push you to make a move, to reprogram your entire mindset so that you could finally align with the more elevated, the more mature, the wiser version of you. Now you've dealt with all the karmic lessons that you needed in this stage of your life, and it is time to integrate the lessons so you can move forward wiser, stronger, more resilient, more strategic, more clever. I wish you could see what I see, but the best way that I can explain it is you're about to be smiling a lot. You're about to be seeing all the fruits of your hard work, your labor, all the seeds that you planted. They're coming to fruition, and the person who will benefit from them is going to be you. You're going to have a lot of good downtime, but life is about to feel like accelerated as well. And I see that you're in the mode of appreciating everything deeper. Whatever you're eating, you're going to savor it. Whatever you're observing, you're not just going to watch things. You're going to pay attention to what is good and what is not good, and filter that before you put things in your mind, because there are so many things to consume around us, and we have to be wiser to know what we allow into our head. A lot of trips. There's a trip this year. There's a trip that you thought you could make happen by this age, and it didn't. And today you are kind of thinking that it could happen in 2 to 3 years, but no, it is happening this year. How, when, with whom, where? God will answer that for you. Spirit is going to guide you at the right time to search for the flight, to book it, and to just go. There's a self-discovery. There's a level of introspection that takes place when you travel. When you travel, you're shifting your physical being from one place to another. And in a spiritual way, you're aligning with a different timeline. But when you travel, take your journal or use your phone, because you're going to be receiving a lot of downloads, a lot of messages, a lot of signs, a lot of epiphanies that will help you close chapters so you can begin new ones. You're very powerful. Many of the prayers that you asked for will be manifesting now, but it's not going to be in the way that you thought. Like if you were praying for a certain connection, maybe someone you thought you were going to marry, you're going to have your soulmate. You're going to meet your person. It's just not going to be that fake or immature, abusive person that you were with. If you've been praying for your ideal career, for more wealth, you will acquire it, but it's not going to be the traditional or the typical 9 to 5, because you are being guided to be your own boss, to be an entrepreneur, to do your own thing, to have multiple sources of income, and it's coming, and you're not going to lack anything, and the problems are going to be resolved, and the things are not going to bother you anymore, and you're not going to be afraid any longer, and you're not going to care what people think, how they may react to what you choose to do. You're just going to do what makes you happy, finally, as it should have always been. I'm proud of the person you're becoming, because it takes a lot of guts to deal with the things that you dealt with. It was not easy, and many of those things were not fair, but God knows how challenging the battles were, and you faced them alone. And even though it didn't feel good, it built like character development. It taught you how to be resourceful. It taught you how to not depend on other people. And it taught you how to perfect the way that you do things. I mean, I know there's no such thing as perfection, but you find a way to make the imperfect perfect for you. You're finally going to be experiencing everything that will prove to you why it was not ever meant to be with those people in those places. You're about to be living the life that you've been dreaming of, and more and beyond. Because I'm hearing that you've been modest in your manifestations. You've been modest in your requests and the things that you're petitioning from the universe. Expect more, claim more, manifest and visualize more. There's a new addition to your family soon. I'm not sure if that, I don't know if that's going to be like a pet. I don't know if there's like a pregnancy or an adoption, or maybe like a new family member through in-laws, but there's an addition to the family that will bring you a lot of joy, and it will bring out that gentle, childlike spirit from you, because because I see that life has been so serious and it is time to make it more whimsical, more corny, more weird, more magical, more imaginary. It's time to go back to your true essence, you know, that childhood essence of when you were able to imagine so many things and be able to enjoy whatever you were seeing, playing with Barbies, playing with cars, playing with toys. That part of you that had no fears, no hesitations. That is what you're connecting with. And I also see that if you ever wondered if there was any sort of energy work, any hexes done onto you or yours, probably. But you know what? Those people are weak. They are not powerful. And if they think that they're stronger than you, I'll tell you one thing. They are not stronger than spirit. And you are divinely favored. You are highly favored in the spiritual realm because you're a good person. You could have turned out just like them, but you refuse to let those things become a burden or become like a definition of who you are. You didn't let the bad things change you. And I love that you're also learning how to be more silent and stay where you're welcomed or go back home where you can be in peace. There are a lot of things that are happening for you and you will feel more at peace, more relieved, glad that many things ended in the past.